16 and under record, Virginia Hines, All-Star, 9:55.81. Olivia George is top seed at 10:08.80. Our top time in the afternoon session was Sophie Godano of All-Star at 10:25. Olivia George, your leader at the 200, 157. Adele Meyer, they are teammates from Pittsburgh Elite. Third at the 200 was Ellie Lang of Racer X right there. The 1,000 free is 40 links of the pool. Oh, sure. Coming into the 400 now, George is still your leader at 400. Elise Brennenborg of Racer X has taken over second spot in front of Adele Meyer by just a few 100ths of a second. The 1,000 is 40 links. The lead swimmer will get a bell with 2 links plus 5 yards to go. Olivia George at the 500, 5:01. Brandenburg in second now, 6/10 up on Meyer. George in 5, Brandenburg in 7, and Meyer in 6. George at 6:03, Brandenburg at 6:05, Meyer 6:06, Lang 6:09. Danica Tucker, the Clippers in 9, going strong at 6:10. Timers are pumping the counters. They want their swimmers to go faster. They look like they're churning butter out there. Olivia George, 7:04, Brandenburg. Elise in 7, 7:07. It's only 1/10 of a second between Brandenburg and Meyer through 700. They are going head to head. George with about a 5-yard lead. Three-quarters of the way done, 30 links. Coming in the 800 is Olivia George. George is at 8:06. Meyer has retaken second place at 8:10. Brandenburg in third at 8:10. Everybody's starting to engage the legs now. Engage the legs. All right, buddy. All right. Thanks, Jack. Getting closer and closer. George flips at 9:08, Meyer at 9:11. Meyer's making up a little bit of ground, 5/10 on that 50. Might be trying to make one final push on her teammate here. 75 to go. Brandenburg in third at 9:13. It looks like Adele Myers trying to make one more push at her teammate Olivia George. George responds. It's still a 3-second difference with 30 yards to go. This one has been Olivia George since the beginning. Olivia George, Pittsburgh Elite, 10:09:01 for Olivia. Adele at 10:12 drops 2 seconds. Elisa at 10:14 drops 1. Lanes 5, 6, 7 going 1, 2, 3 in the women's 1,000. The 10:25 earlier today, All-Star Sofia Godano would have been 5th in that heat, so she moves into the points. Let's give a nice round of applause to all of our women in the 1,000 freestyle, please. Let's go ahead and welcome the men for their event, the 1650. Boys, you can dance, you can dance. In lane 1, Gabriel Oliva Booth. In lane 2, Felix Depke. Lane 3, Andrew Farner. Lane 4, Colin Kahn. Lane 6, Cinco Perez. Lane 7, Tommy Westerman. Lane 8, Charlie Leach. Lane 9, Fabrizio Petrarca. Lane 10, Zach Moore. And your top qualifier in lane 5 from 757 Swim of Virginia, Will Hartig. Your 16-year-old record is 15:46.48, set by Cinco Perez last year. The 17 and over record, 15:25.17, Matt Clark, also of Pittsburgh Elite last year. Men's 1650. Heat 2. Will Hartig, 757. He is seated under the record. He's at 15:22.02. The record is 15:25.17. Hey, JJ, are you getting into the groove? Boy, everybody wants to see your move. Come on, JJ, get out there and give us a couple steps. Huh? He's working on getting in the groove, y'all. Who wants to see JJ get into the groove? The ambassador of smiles. Who wants to see it? That's not a very resounding applause. I don't think they're paying attention. Will Hartig taking it out at 52.4. Cinco Perez at 54.4. Cinco holds the record for 16 and under last year. Looks like he's wanting to defend the turf. .147. You got to hold about 56 flat average to go 15:25. Hartig is in 5, Perez in 6. Currently in 3rd is Westerman of Pittsburgh Elite in 7th. 3 and 4 are a scratch. $243 on Hartig, Perez at 248, 56 for Hartig, maybe 55 plus. I'm watching seconds. Will Hartig currently on record pace, going for the ISCA bucks. It's still 5, 6, 7. Hartig, Perez, and Westerman. $339, another 56. He's locked into pace here. That is record pace for Will Hartig. That's why they train it that way. He's probably literally done this hundreds, if not thousands of times before, as the rest of the guys have done at their own paces. They try to improve. The grueling life of the distance swimmer, putting in lots of yards, going fast. $435.9, another 56 for Will Hartig. He's at 28.2, that's 56 low. And 440 is actually averaging 56, so he's got 4 seconds to give at this point. Cinco in second, Tommy in third. Who's going after Tommy? Tommy's got 4 seconds up on Charlie in lane 8. Fabrizio 1 second behind Charlie. Zach 2 seconds behind Fabrizio. $532, 56.4. Down in Kokomo, Aruba, Bahamas, come on pretty mama. Hartig 56.5 on that 100, 628. It's Cinco in 6, Westerman in 7. Fabrizio is 4th in lane 9. Felix Debke getting in the hunt now for the Marlins in 2. 726 on Arctic, 57 on that one. He dropped it back down on that 50, down to 28 low. It is still 5, 6, 7 through 800. 850 now. Fabrizio in fourth and lane 9. $56.6 for Hartick, re-engaging, getting back in. Again, 920 is 56 flat. That'll get him to 14 minutes at the 1500. And then he's just got to get home in 125 over the final 150. So still room to give. Will Hartig on ISCA record pace. He is at 920. 57-1. Will's got 13 seconds on Cinco. Cinco's got 10 on Tommy. And Tommy has got 5 over Fabrizio. Everybody kind of locked in position at this point. The closest race is Charlie and Felix in lane 8 and 2. Will at 10:17, 57. $10:45, 56.9. Make that 11:14 for the 1200. That was 57. This is getting closer and closer. The record is 15:25.17, Matt Clark. Cinco at 11:31. Tommy at 11:42. Fabrizio's put 3 more seconds in front of Felix. Felix has gone in front of Charlie. $1,300 coming up for Will Hartig. 12:11, 56.6. We are looking at a potential new ISCA record in the mile for 17 and overs. The record is 15:25.17. He is pretty much tracking right on it now. This is going to be 1,400, gives them 10 lengths to go. Remember, in their distance swims, 500 and above, we get a bell lap with 2 lengths plus 5 yards remaining. $13.08, 56.6. He's going to be about 14.05, 14.04, need to get home at 1:20. He's literally right on pace with a good finish. We should see a new record, but he's got to pick up the tempo and go to legs a little bit. If he doesn't pick it up, he's right on record time. He got home pretty good in the 500. Perez still second, Westerman third, Petrarca fourth, Debke fifth. $14.03. He cranked it up on that one. That was a 26.8. 55.4 on that 100. Will Hartig, 14.30. He's got to get home at 54 plus. He was 27.3. That's 54 pace. It's got to be close. $14.57. He's going to be under, but only by a little bit. But a little bit breaks records. 15:23.58. Will Hartig, a new ISCA Senior Cup record for 7.57, and Will Hartig. Nice job, Will. Cinco Perez second at 15.55. Tommy Westerman 16.03. Well done, everybody. Fabrizio hangs on for fourth, Felix for fifth. Nicely done. Let's have a nice round of applause for the 1650, please. We go to event 71, the women's 200 breaststroke. Records 2:12.35, Sophia Zhang, asphalt green. And for 17 and over, 2:10.86, Holly Jansen of Potomac Marlins, 16 and under, C final. Bershaj, Eckert, Bennett, Hayes, Ross, Harders, Doyle, Dellery, Strasser, and Phillips. Simona Bershaj, 33.5 and 1. London Strasser and 9 at 33.4. Birmingham and Suffolk. At the 100, Strasser is your leader, 111.3. Bershaz at 11.4. Amelia Ross now in 5 and second at 111.4 as well. Ross is your leader at 150.5 and 5. Bershaj in 1. As they come under the flags, the C final. 2/100ths of a second. Simona Bershaj of Birmingham, lane 1. Amelia Ross, question 2. And third, London Strasser of Suffolk in 9. Bershaj takes the win at 2:29.59. (16 and under) B final. B final underway. Mark, Blodgett, Bailey, Bookwalter, Solomon, Burgess, Heller, Real, Sokol, and O'Connor. Lila Solomon of Birmingham, your top qualifier out of the prelims at 2:28.50. Aaron Burgess, Marlin's your leader in 6. Solomon, Birmingham in 5. At the 100, it is still at the 150, Aaron Burgess, 144. Aaron was 229. She's on pace to go 221 tonight. Lila in lane 5 at 146. Moving up in third, Michelle Sokol of Hydro Elite, moving to the third in lane 9. On the final lap, Erin Burgess. She takes the win at 2:24.07. Lila Solomon second, 2:26.15. That's Marlins and Birmingham. And third is Michelle Sokol of Heat. Let's welcome the A finalists in the 16 and under women's 200 breaststroke. In lane number 1, Ella Kiger. In lane 2, Cassidy Collins. Lane 3, Lexi Bishop. Lane 4, Ellie Lang. Lane 6, Silky Svensson. Lane 7, Jacqueline Buzek. Lane 8, Layla Warner. Lane 9, Annie Gilbert. Lane 10, Natalie Horn. And your top qualifier in lane 5 from All-Star, Saxon Ransmith. Mr. Referee. This is your A final. Saxon Ransmith, your top qualifier at 2:29. Silky Svensson, Westtown at 2:23. And they are a popping and a dropping in the breaststroke. Buzek 7.57 at 31.2 in lane 7. Warner Birmingham 31.2 in lane 8. Buzek 7.57, still your leader at 1:05.9. Moving to second, Lexi Bishop in 3 from All-Star. And third is Warner of Birmingham in 8. Your new leader, Lexi Bishop of All-Star, just a 10th in front of Buzek. Bishop in 3, Buzek in 7. They are well out in front. As they come under the flags at the touch. 2:17.98, big finish on Lexi Bishop. All-Star for the win. Jacqueline Buzek of 7.57 for second in lane 7. And third in lane 2, Cassidy Collins with a big last 50 to get third at 2:22.35. Nice job. 17 and over, C final. White, Klein, Cowles, Maurer, Kobe, Shore, Winters, Chandler, and Dublin. At the 100, Emma Winters. Maller is your leader with the 150 from Portland Porpoise. Lane 4. At the touch, Penelope Maurer, Portland Porpoise, 2:31.09. She's in 4.7 from Fox, and the winners at 2:31.56. And third, Evelyn Cobean of Quest at 2:31.90. Close race. Shive, Simon, Moltieri, Ingram, Bissell, Sullivan, Connors, DeVita, Giza, and Yampolsky. At the 100, Isla Molitieri, Molly Connors, 108, 108. Connors now at 144, Molitieri at 146. Coming home strong. Molly Connors for the win, 2:23.50 for Kingfish. The Richard G. Snyder Y, Amelia Bissell with a big finish at 2:23.66 for second. Isla Molitieri of New Jersey Race Club is third. Let's welcome the A finalists in the 17 and over women's 200 breaststroke. Having a little tech trouble. In lane number 1, Maya DeMayo. Lane number 2, Gabby Hens. Lane number 3, Quinn Sherrick. Lane 4, Aubrey Buchanan. Lane 6, Katie Bookwalter. Lane 7, Lila Devlin. Lane 8, Caitlin Goff. Lane 9, Mabel Zegowitz. Lane 10, Ava Cherry. And your top seed in lane number 5, Ava Jokums. Mr. Referee. At the 100, Aubrey Buchanan, Marlins 103.8. Currently in second, Jokums of Racer X are 104. Sherrick in third at 104 as they come to the 150. 138 on Buchanan and 4, Jokums 138, Sherrick at 140, Buchanan and Jokums. Buchanan and Jokums. 4 and 5. Ava Jokums with a 34-second final 50 to take the win for Racer X. Aubrey Buchanan, Marlins in second in lane 4. Quinn Sherrick, Marlins third in lane 3. Well done. On deck is the boys, the men's 200 breaststroke, event 72, 16 and under C final. In lane 1, Derma, 2 Zhang, 3 Hartman, 4 Wang, 5 Park, 6 Bias, 7 is Starkey, 8 is Benson, 9 Bolanos, 10 is Perry. Aiden Wang, your leader at the 104 for Mako. Haran Zhang of Midnight Sun in second and 2. At the 150, it's Wang at 139. He's still in the lead in lane 4. Just 8/10 up in front of Zhang at Midnight Sun. Jacob Park, All-Star, coming back in 5. $15 yards to go. Aiden Wang, Mako. Aiden Wang takes it wire to wire. 2:15.1 for Mako in lane 4. Haran Zhang, Midnight Sun, 2:15.6 in lane 2. And Evan Baez, Coast Guard for third in lane 6. Nice job. 16 and under, B final. Vatniar, Key, Lee, Eggy, Howard, Garcia, Rivera, Leach, Pack, Vedina, and Cullum. Evan Vedina, Hydro Elite, your leader in lane 9. Second is Tom Howard from Pittsburgh Elite in lane 5. Medina 102.4, Tom 102.7, third is Leo Garcia Rivera of Mako 102.8. It looks like Tom Howard starting to make a move in 5. Howard is your leader at 136.7. Leo's in second now in lane 6. Carson Park, Occoquan now third in lane 8. Tom Howard is taking over. Leo coming back in 6. Finishing at the B, Tom Howard for the win, 2:11.03 from Pittsburgh Elite. Leo Garcia Rivera second in lane 6, and third, Carson Park of Occoquan in 8. Let's welcome the A finalists, 16 and under, 200 breaststroke. In lane number 1, Will Farrell. In lane number 2, John Red. Lane 3, Tommy Colvin. Lane 4, Cole Smith. Lane 6, Jack Baker. Lane 7, Wyatt Stetter. Lane 8, Augustin Lopez. Lane 9, Teddy Stoyan. Lane 10, Logan Marble. And your top qualifier in lane number 5, From Florida Atlantic, Caleb Campanella, Mr. Referee. Campanella taking it out quick at 27-3. Baker 28 flat, Colvin 28-4. Campanella at 58, Baker 59, Wyatt Stetter at 59. These guys are not messing around tonight. Caleb Campanella, Florida Atlantic. 130.5. Baker and Stetter right there, 131, 131. Caleb Campanella. Caleb Campanella for the win, 202.61. Florida Atlantic, Jack Baker, Clippers in 6 for the silver, and Wyatt Stetter, Peters Township for third in lane 7. Nice job, guys. That takes us to the 17 and over C final. Rickich, Scott, Wang, Haskin, Lujan, Bowler, Anton, Gracie, Osborne, and Insdorf. Nolan Lujan of Swift Aquatics is the leader at the 50. Now Noah Gracie Marlins has moved into the lead in lane 8 at 102. Haskin in second at 103 in lane 4. Lujan now in third. These guys are close. 5 guys at 103, 6 guys at 103. Noah Gracie Marlins now takes the lead at 136 in lane 8. Bowler at 137, Coast Guard in 6. Ryan Wookich of Kingfish in 1. For the win, Brian Winkich, lane 1. 2:11.14 for the Kingfish. Second, Noah Gracie for the Marlins in lane 8. 2:11.31. And third, 2:11.75, Evan Bowler of Coast Guard. Final. 17 and over, B final. Crane, Sawarski, Berger, Schatzel, Kinch, Rosenbergers, Vakafak, Zubkov, Hibbard, and Bedestani. Jordan Kinch, Kingfish, top qualifier at 209.4. Rosenbergus, Swift at 209.6. Gabriel Sawarski, Chelsea Pierce takes the lead at the 50, 28-1. 1/100th in front of Kinch at 28-1. Sawarski, 00, Kinch, 59-2. Seth Berger in third at 005, All-Star. .131.6, Kinch in 5, Berger, All-Star 133, Schatzel now in third at 133. Coming home at the finish. 2:05.93 for Jordan Kinch. Kingfish, David Rosenberg is second for Swift Aquatics. And third in lane 3, Zen Schatzel, the Midnight Sun at 2:07.44. Nicely done. Let's make sure that we only have our professional photography team on deck, please. If you are not one of our contracted photographers, your spot is in the stands. Please take yourself away. We're welcoming the A finalists for the Open 200 breaststroke. In lane number 1, Safet Haddock. Lane 2, Sam Cavanaugh. Lane 3, Caden Westy. Lane 4, Nathan Stebbins. Lane 6, Nash King. Lane 7, Ethan Hammondtree. Lane 8, Brogan Wilson. Lane 9, Joshua Montone. Lane 10, Evan Rick. And your top qualifier in lane number 5 from Birmingham Blue Dolphins, that's Andrew Farner, Mr. Referee. Top qualifier, Andrew Farner, Birmingham, just 4/10 up. He is your leader at the 50 at 26.9. Nash King in second at 27.3. Farner's now at 57.8. Stebbins 1-2 for the Blue Dolphins at the 100, 58.2. Currently in third, Sam Cavanaugh, Pittsburgh Elite, 59.2. This is getting close. Farner, Stebbins, 5-4, Blue Dolphins. They got a shot at going under 200. Now in third is Nash King, Marlins in 6. Looks like Farner, King, and Stebbins. Nathan Stebbins. Blue Dolphins, 201.24. Nash King breaks up the sweep for the Marlins in lane 6, 201.55. And Andrew Farner, Blue Dolphins in lane 5 for third at 201.71. Let's give a nice round of applause for all of our competitors in the 200 breast. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. 200 butterfly for the women. Olivia Bray, 154.21. Emerson Callis set the new record at 157.67 this morning for 17 and over. This is the 16 and under C final. Starting lane 2, Kozlowitz, Namachi, Rosardi, Gusho, Gramlich, Strasser, and Sachs. Basically a three-way tie for first, 3, 4, and 5. Lamache, Rosardo, and Gusho at 29-2. Elizabeth Gusho, Chelsea Piers has now taken a commanding lead at 136. Hazel Gramlich and Anna Rosardi right around her at 6 and 4 at 138. London Strasser right there as well. Very close at the end. Elizabeth Gusho, Chelsea Piers, 2:12.61. Anna Rosardi of Mako at 2:12.71. And Hazel Gramlich of York finishing third in lane 6 at 2:13.47. It's a nice swim. 16 and under B final. Mork, Ramov, Meyer, Blunier, Pordad, Erickson, Bien, Helmrich, Reba, and Mendizabal. Riley Pordad of Alamo Heights out for the early lead at 28-1. McKenna Bien of Clippers at 28-2 in lane 7. Pordad still in front at 59.9. Bien right there, 1:00.04. Brooke Erickson, 7.57, lane 6 in third. Pordad in 5, Bien in 7. Four 100 separated. Pordad still in front. Bien in second. 4 100s behind. Now in third. Luana Reba of All-Star in 9. Pordad with a final charge in 5. Riley Pordad, 2:06.50. McKenna Bien, 2:08.49. And third in the heat is Lila Helmrich of Great Wolf with a big finish at 2:11.2. Lanes 5, 7, and 8 in the 16 and under B final. Let's welcome the 8 finalists in the 16 and under 200-yard flyer. In lane number 1, Caitlin Groves. Lane number 2, Amelia Suheda. Lane 3, Ellie Lang. Lane 4, Elliot Rowan. Lane 6, Harper Rushton. Lane 7, Lucy Brown. Lane 8, Mackenzie Parsons. Lane 9, Elise Brennenborg. Lane 10, Caitlin Wooten. And your top qualifier in lane 5 from All-Star, Lexi Bishop. Mr. Referee. Top seed, 205.58, 205.64. That is Bishop and Rushton. Rowan in at 206.11. Bishop is the leader at the 50. Bishop is your leader at the 100 from All-Star 58.2. Elliot Rowan of York now in 4. Dropping into second at 58.6. And third is Parsons, Chelsea Piers in 8. This is getting close. Bishop 130 flat, Rowan 130.7, 5 and 4. Rushton 131.1. Parsons in the hunt, as is Brown. Lexi Bishop cruising it home. 2:02.15 for All-Star for Bishop. A 1-2 for All-Star. Harper Rushton, lane 6, 2:03.90. And Mackenzie Parsons gets in front of her at 2:03.89 for second. And 2:03.90, Rushton is third. That's a 5.86 finish in the 16 and under women's 200 fly. Let's go. 17 and over, C final, 200 fly. Starting in lane 2, Haas, Barker, Lear, Ward, Basic, Lambert, Whitaker, and Digia Como. Lily Barker, York, your leader in 3. Shea Ward, Chelsea Piers in 5. 28-7, 29-0. .102.2 on both York, Barker, and Ward from Chelsea Piers. Third is Basic of 7.5, 7 and 6. Basically together. So close. Ward at 137.2, Barker at 138.2 in 3, and Basic at 138.3. Ward's got a 1 second lead, Barker and Basic hundredths apart. Here they come. Now it's looking like 5 or 6. Lane 7, 2:14.08. Callie Lambert of Quest with the big last 50. Takes the win in the C, 2:15.12. Shea Ward, Chelsea Piers. And third, Kara Whitaker of the New Jersey Race Club in lane 8 at 2:15.62. Going to the B, 17 and over. Bizzle, Rochik, Wallace, Gorman, Sherrick, Fedorenko, Dorsey, Magner, Schreckengost, and Hetland. Quinn Sherrick doing the 200 breast, 200 fly, Leon Marchand double. 28-2, Amelia Bissell also doing the double for the Richard G. Snyder Y. Mr. Snyder was here today. Delaney Gorman in third, tied in lane 4 with Bissell in 1. Sherrick at 002, Ilsa Fedorenko of Chelsea Piers now in second at 1:005. Third is Gorman of the Marlins in 4 at 006. Five, 6. 133.90 on Sherrick, Gorman at 133.94. Their Marlin teammates 5 and 4. Fedorenko, Chelsea Piers in 6. Looks like Gorman may have a slight lead. Gorman and Sherrick 4 and 5. Quinn Sherrick with the win in the B final. Marlins 207.27. Delaney Gorman Marlins makes it a 1-2, 207.53. Ilsa Fedorenko of Chelsea Piers finishes third in lane 6 at 208.67. Let's welcome the A finalist in the 17 and over women's 200 fly. In lane number 1, Lainey Frost. In lane number 2, Maddie Staley. Lane 3, Maya Rayburn. Lane 4, Alba Arnell. Lane 5, lane 6, Anna Schnowski. Lane 7, Ava Jokums. Lane 7, Danica Tucker. Lane 9, Haley Hammond. Lane 10, Gabby Hens. And your top qualifier in lane number 5 from Quest, setting a new ISCA record this morning, Emerson Callis, Mr. Referee. Emerson Callis, Quest in lane 5, set a new record at 157.67. Anna Schnowski was the 100 fly champ last night, just off the record. Callis at 25.7, Alba Arnell in 4 at 26.2, Schnowski in 6 at 26.7. Callis 54.9, Schnowski 55.9, Arnell 56.9. These teammates are doing battle. Callis and Schnowski. Callis at 125 flat, Schnowski 125.5. Currently in third, Alba Arnell 127. They are going stroke for stroke, underwater for underwater. It's almost like they got coached the same. Callis and Schnowski. Wow! Emerson Callis. Emerson Callis, 154.94. Anna Schnowski, 155.04. They both crushed the record. Alba Arnell in third for Westtown, but Emerson Callis and Anna Schnowski way under the record, and Emerson gets to hang on to it, 154.94. Well done, ladies. All of y'all. That is the plural of all, is all y'all. But that's what my friends from Alabama tell me. Anyway, 200 fly. Records, 144.94. Noah Bowers for 16 and under. Caleb Dressel, 140.68 for 17 and over. This is the 16 and under C final. Haiti, Sebecki, Nichols, Baker, Ald Abu, Thorpe, Reed, Riggin, Brown, and Wong. Jack Baker and Jacob Thorpe, 4 and 6. Clippers Occoquan, your leaders at the 50. Now it's Thorpe in 6. Rayanne Old Abu of Freedom in lane 5, and Baker's now in 3rd in lane 4. Now we got our 3rd leader. 350s, 3 leaders. Ran Old Abu Freedom is the leader at 127.2. 1/100th up on Thorpe in 6. Ryan Sebecki, Occoquan moving up at 2. At the touch, it is Ran Old Abu of Freedom for the win, 158.75. Jacob Thorpe in 6 from Occoquan, 159.74. And 3rd is Ryan Sebecki, Occoquan in 2, 202.31. This is 16 and under B final. Farrell, Kahn, Roman, Depke, Livesey, Engstrom, Silverstein, McKenna, Stinson, and Weinstein. Colin Kahn, 757, 24.8 and 2. James Livesey, Quest, 25.2. He's in 5. New leader, James Livesey in 5. Quest at 53.7. Colin Kahn, 757, still in 2nd at 54.8. Russell Engstrom of York now in 6 at 55.1. Livesey still your leader at 123.1, opening up that lead. Talon Silverstein, Suffolk now in second at 125.4. Colin Kahn, 757. He's in third in lane 2. As they get to the touch, Livesey goes the rest of the way, 153.52 for the win from Quest. Talon Silverstein second, 156.77 and 7 from Suffolk. And third, Russell Engstrom of York in lane 6 at 157.12. Let's welcome the A finalists. 16 and under men, tuner fly. In lane number 1, Julian Zimmer. Lane 2, Mateo Benora. Lane 3, George Thede. Lane 4, Owen G. Lane 6, George Wang. Lane 7, Andrew Kruger. Lane 8, Nicholas Rochetti. Lane 9, Santiago Mason. Lane 10, Will Earl. And your top qualifier in lane number 5 from Swim Mac, Carolina, Isaiah Cowles. Mr. Referee. Cowles and Wang were both 151 this morning. Owen G. Owen showing the speed at 23.2. Mateo Benora of Occoquan at 24.5. G is out like a shot, 50.5 and 4th for the Marlins. George Wang, Chelsea Pierce at 52. Andrew Kruger, Clippers in 7 at 53. Owen G. Isaiah Cowles, the second better on the third 50. Owen G trying to hang on. George Wang in 6. Owen G trying to hang on. Isaiah Cowles. Owen G 148.30. To win for the Marlins in lane 4. Isaiah Cowles second for Swim Mac at 149.10 and 5. George Wang, Chelsea Piers 150.49 third in lane 6. Big time drops in the 16 and under tuner fly. Let's welcome the men in the 17 and over C final. C final. Lee, Kavoris, Littenberg, Sykes, Penn, Zubkov, Cobb, Schwalm, Michalski, and Langsdale. Charlie Penn taking it out quick for All-Star, 24-8. Zubkov on the Marlins in 6 at 25-3. Penn still your leader at 53 flat, actually opening up another second. Zubkov second in the Marlins in 6. Milo Littenberg of Madison Swim Association in Alabama, he's in lane 3. Charlie Penn, 123 flat. Milo Littenberg in 3 at 126 flat. Edward Sykes, Coast Guard at 127. Charlie Penn bringing it home. Milo trying to finish it off. Charlie Penn, All-Star, 154.60. Milo Littenberg, 156.85. That's lane 5 and 3. That's All-Star in Madison, and third, Edward Sykes, Coast Guard, in lane 4, 158.0. 17 and over, B final. Winters, McGagan, Sullivan, Moats, Seitz, Starr, Cobb, Burdell, DeLuca, and Insdorf. Seitz at 25.4, Moats 25.6. Cobb and Occoquan also at 25.6. Aiden DeLuca of SwimMac in 9. Moats is your leader, 54.6. Seitz in 5, Moats in 4, Seitz at 54.8, DeLuca in 9 at 55 flat. It's still Moats at 124.4, Seitz in 5 at 124.8. 125.5 now, and 3, Sullivan and Occoquan. Humping it home. Oh my God, look at how close. Tommy Seitz, calm, 155.21 in lane 5. Second, John McGagan of Bayside, 155.29 in lane 2. And third, Jake Moats, 155.35 from Occoquan in lane 4. 14,100 separate 3 guys and the 200 fly. Let's welcome the men in the A final. In lane number 1, Chase Grizzy. In lane 2, Alex Nixon. In lane 3, Max Welty. Lane 4, Ethan Zhu. Lane 6, Nash King. Lane 7, Will Hartig. Lane 8, Quinn O'Neill. Lane 9, Sam Cavanaugh. Lane 10, Ryan Van Dyke. And your top seed in lane number 5 from All-Star, Kirk Morgan. '17 and over, A final. Nash King is your leader, 23.5. All of it's good. 23.6 for Morgan. Jewett, 24 flat. Morgan takes the lead back at 50.3. Nash at 50.5. Jewett 51.1. It's 5.64 at the 100. It's still 5.64. Morgan pumping a little tempo. King going with him. Nash King trying to finish. Kirk Morgan trying to hang on. Nash King of the Marlins gets the dub. 146.37. Kirk Morgan 146.82 from All-Star, second in lane 5, and Ethan Jew 148.10 in lane number 4 from Birmingham. Nice job. Hey, let's give a nice round of applause for all the Tuner Flyers. Yeah! Woo! 79, women's 100 free, Virginia Hines, 49.41 holds the 16-year-old record. 17 and over, 48.56, Farida Osman, unattached. 16 and under, C final. Pontius, Bummer, Brown, Kabita, Thorson, Muscroft, Gramlich, Brooks, Harrison, and Orsher. Thorson's your leader, Kabita second, Bummer third, 5-4-2. Winner of the C, Ella Thorson, 52.10. Kara Kabita 53.20 for second in lane 4. That's Marlins and Clippers. Rachel Bummer, Racer X, third in lane 3. 53.43. Nice job. 16 and under, B final. Guo, Rushton, Fassbender, Casey, Hull, Howe, Horn, Simon, Dameron, and Goforth. Outside, Bellaguro, Coast Guard, 25-1. Kaya Casey in 4. And Alexis Fassbender in 3 in that order. 1-4-3 at the 50. Middle of the pool coming back. Wow, lane 10. Molly Goforth from Blues Aquatics Asheville, 52.85. Catherine Howe of Birmingham at 52.99 in lane 6. And third, Kaya Casey of Great Wolf, lane 4, 53.03. Let us welcome the A finalists. You know the song. And lane number 1, Naomi Crane. Lane 2, Lily Ballish. Lane 3, Amber Klingensmith. Lane 4, Delaney O'Toole. Lane 6, Samantha Romer. Lane 7, Ava Komorowski. Lane 8, Marion Hooker. Lane 9, Rebecca Rordance. Lane 10, Marissa McNerney. And your top qualifier, lane number 5, from Chelsea Piers, Charlotte Vanderzee. They don't care. Let's go, Mr. Referee. The record is 49-41. O'Toole, Vanderzee, 24 flat. Romer, 24-2. We got a horse race, baby. O'Toole, Vanderzee, Romer, Komorowski. 4-way race. Delaney O'Toole, 49.78, Pittsburgh for the win. Charlotte Vanderzee, Chelsea Pierce for second. And Samantha Romer, All-Star, at 50.10 in lane 6 for third. O'Toole in 4, Vanderzee in 5, and Romer in 6. 22 and hundreds, 32 and hundreds between the top 3. Nice job. Just off the record. 17 and over, C final. Ward, Cleary, Gudana, Fedorenko, Goncalves, Lim, Zaring, Yampolsky, Barr, and DeMaio. (25-5), Alyssa Goncalves, East Coast Sea Serpents is the leader in 5. Maya DeMaio, Richard G. Snyder Y in 10. Coming under the flag, very close across the board. Alyssa Gonzalez of the Sea Serpents in 5:53.87. Sophie Lim, All-Star 54.01 in lane 6. And third is Maya DeMayo of the Richard G. Snyder Y, 54.03 in lane 10. Nice job. 17 and over, B final. Dublin, Norlander, White, Teague, Schwab, Durham, Helms, Goff, Miller, and Simon. Teague, 25A in lane 4 for Swimback, 25.09 for Schwab of Blues, and Durham, 25.46. Alyssa White, 7.57 at 25.2 in 3. So many people in the hunt, 5 yards to go. Delaney Schwab, 51.81 for Blues in lane 5. Her teammate Eloise Durham makes it a 1-2 at 52.24 and 6. And third is Lauren Teague of Swimback, Carolina, lane 4, 52.36. Let us welcome the A finalists in the women's 100 freestyle. And lane number 1, Campbell Daniel. Lane 2, Hannah Clattenburg. Lane 3, Emerson Callis. Lane 4, Anna Schnowski. Lane 6, Virginia Hines. Lane 7, Hannah Kruger. Lane 8, Mabel Zegowitz. Lane 9, Alba Arnau. Lane 10, Bella Lorak. And your top qualifier in lane number 5, Allison Vernon. Mr. Referee. 10 minutes break. Finals in the pub. Virginia Hines 23.8. Records 48.5. Vernon and 6 is 24.1. Schnowski 24.2. Callis 24.2. Virginia Hines. Allison Vernon closing. Anna Schnowski 49.64 for Quest in 4. Allison Vernon Quest in 5:49.80, and third Virginia Hines of All-Star 49.96 in lane 6. Hey, we got a shout out. Happy birthday, Chelsea Pooh's coach Isabel Anbar. Happy birthday, coach. That's from your swimmers. They sold you out. Event 80, our final individual event. 16 and under, record 43.98. 17 and over, record 42.03. 16 under, C final. Lewis, Ross, Rice, Harris, Kruger, Lissy, Harris, Lobley, Adams, and Medina. They messed up. Lovely at 23-0, Rice at 23-0. $47.81, Tyler Rice of the Clippers in 3. Tyler Harris of Mako, second in lane 7 at 47.9. Third, Andrew Kruger of the Clippers, 48.0 in lane 5. 16 and over, B final. Smith, Martin, Jacobs, Verlee, McKelvey, Morrison, Schwab, Thiede, Hurd, and Engstrom. Wow, 22, 84, 86, 88, McKelvey in 5, Jacobs in 3, Smith in 1. It's looking like McKelvey. It is Gray McKelvey, Pittsburgh, 47.60. Carter Verlee, Portland, 47.83. And third, Jimmy Jacobs, 7.57 at 47.85. Your top 3 in the 16 and under B. Let's welcome the men in the A finals of the 16 and under 100 free. Lane number 1, Wyatt Stetter. Lane number 2, Owen Sarbeck. Lane 3, Owen Benura. Lane 4, Savio Mosby. Lane 6, Nicholas Rochetti. Lane 7, Alex Zaguro. Lane 8, J.J. Bechtel. Lane 9, Santiago Masson. Lane 10, Kipton Helmrich. And your top qualifier in lane 5 from the Birmingham Blue Dolphins, that's Saif Al-Bade, Mr. Referee. $21.9, Saif Al-Bade, top qualified leader. Savio Mosby at 22.4. Wyatt Stetter, 22.4. 5.41. Saif Al-Bade, Blue Dolphins, 46.37 in lane 5. Owen Sarbeck, power swimming in lane 2 at 46.92. And in third, Wyatt Stetter of Peters Township, 47.01. We head to the 17 and over C final. Smith, Harrington, Landers, Campay, DeVry, Rowan, Patton, McNerney, Berger, and Fuentes. $22.3, Clint DeVries, Coast Guard, Luke Campay, York, 22.6. David Fuentes in 10. 4, 5, and 10. David Fuentes, lane 10. David Fuentes, Com, 46.96, lane 10. Clint DeVry, 47.74. He's second. Coast Guard in lane 5. And 47.88. William Harrington, Chelsea Piers in lane 2 at 47.88. We go to the 17 and over B final. Schatzel, Rodriguez, Hammontree, Cintron Rosario, Herman, DeMarco, Ramey, Rostenberg, McGain, and Mason. Cintron Rosario, G-Cat in 4, 21.96. Zen Schatzel, Midnight Sun in 1 at 21.99. Very close. 1/100th. Victor Cintron Rosario, G-Cat, 46.16 and 4. Ethan Hammontree from Com at 46.17 in 3. And Zen Schatzel of the Midnight Sun at 46.32 in lane 1. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the last individual race of these championships coming up right here. Let's welcome EA finalists. And let's enjoy it. And lane number 1, David Rosenbergus. Lane 2, Drew Hilsmeyer. Lane 3, Matthew Chang. Lane 4, Nazar Zakowski. Lane 6, Jack Cunningham. Lane 7, Aiden Goulton. Lane 8, Ben Whiteford. Lane 9, Jackson Edwards. Lane 10, Miles Marks. And your top seed in lane 5 from Racer X, Dom Davis. Mr. Referee. Dom Davis, top qualifier, 44.86. $21.5, Zukowski, Pittsburgh at 21.4 and 4, Davis 21.5, Cunningham 21.7. Jack Cunningham at 6, got a good turn. Jack Cunningham, 44.80, lane 6 for Chelsea Piers. Tom Davis, 44.92 for Racer X at 6 and 5. And Nazar Zakowski, 45.15 from Pit Elite. We are on a 10-minute break. Hang out for a very special presentation.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Like this. And just put it up. We are here at the ISCA International Senior Cup, and in about 2 weeks to 3, we're going to have the Hall of Fame inductions down here in Florida, and we're putting Matt Credage as one of the 3 people in the Hall of Fame. And not like Marion Clark, who's one of the coaches at the University of Pittsburgh and the head coach of Peak Aquatics out of Pittsburgh, to say a few words because her son, Max, is swimming at University of Tennessee.
Thanks. I just want to say congrats to Matt for getting into the Hall of Fame. You so deserve it. I've been lucky enough to get to know Coach Credich over the last couple of years, and he's an amazing coach. Certainly the best, has his student athletes always ready to go. They're super great. But what I think is the most exciting thing about him is that he forms relationships with the student athletes. He helps them be better people. He looks at them and challenges them to be their best, whether it's in the pool, in the classroom, or just in life. And I know I'm very grateful that my son Mac is swimming with Matt and gets to have him as a role model and a father figure for his career. Congrats, Matt.
We're here at the International Senior Cup down in St. Petersburg, Florida. And in less than a month, we're going to have the IRCA Awards and the ISCA Hall of Fame inductions. And Coach Ray Lewis from the University of Indiana will be one of the inductees. And like Dave Sherman, coach of Peak Aquatics, who also has a swimmer at Indiana, who also made the Olympic team, to say a few words around that. Roy.
First of all, I'd like to congratulate Ray on a much-deserved honor, a long, successful career around the pool as both a swimmer and a coach. I've known Ray for 40 years. We competed against each other. Unfortunately, I wish I had been a little more competitive, but I respected him as a fellow competitor in the individual medley. About 8 years ago, I had an age group swimmer named Josh Matheny, who's an outstanding breaststroke swimmer. He made the national team, and at the time, USA Swimming had a program that was a mentorship program for coaches like myself who had really coached at the national level before, or at that had a national team member. I was able to spend a week at Indiana with Ray as a mentor coach and see how he ran his program. And I came out of there just so impressed by everything that he did. Ray, I think the swimmers know when they go there, they're going to work hard. Ray expects the swimmers to work hard. He expects his staff to work hard. But he sets the tone because he is the first person to arrive at the pool every day and the last one to leave. And when it comes to what is expected in the program, Ray walks the walk, and that's why he's had such sustained success for the last 2 decades at Indiana. The other thing I'd like to say as a club coach, I've had a number of swimmers that have competed at the collegiate level, Division III, Division II, Division I, and I'm really shocked by how few of those coaches ever reach out to me for insight about the kids that I coach and that I've sent to their program. Ray is somebody who really, I think, valued me and my opinion and the work I did with my swimmer, and he would consult me for insight, and I appreciated that he respected me as a coach. I remember in particular in 2024 in the spring, Ray needed to have kind of a hard conversation with Josh about 2 months before the Olympic trials, and he reached out to me. And long story short, Josh really pulled his stuff together in the spring, and he qualified for the Olympic team and was a finalist in the 200 breaststroke. So I really appreciated Ray's reaching out to me like that and including me in the process. And I think all of these things that he does are the reason why his program is so successful. So again, congratulations, Ray, and thank you for all you've done for our sport.
All right, we're ready to clear the pool. This is a real simple gig. I ask you, what time is it? And you yell back, Hey, tonight's awards will be available to the coaches. Tonight's awards will be available to the coaches in the admin room. If you're keeping your stuff under your tent till next week, please fold it all down. Don't leave it out in the open. It may blow away over the next few days. So fold up your tents, or your chairs in the middle of your tents. Get your medals in admin, and it is relay time. We got heat 3 and 4 this morning.
I don't know if they are, they will be shortly. They're working on it. Huh? How many? Yes.
Our top time this morning, 1:39.83 from York. This is the women's 200 free relay, the record, 1:30.9. We have heat 3 and heat 4. This is heat 3. Clippers in 1, Pittsburgh 2, 757 and 3, Swimmac 4, Common 5, 6, Blue Dolphin, 7, Bayside, 8, Mako, 9, Fox, and 10 is Quest. Comm in the lead at 23-9. Pittsburgh Elite 24 flat and 2, 5 and 2. Five and 2 again. Comm at 47-6. Pitt Elite at 48-9. Now in third is swim back, Carolina in 4. Five, 2, 4 again. Comm at 112, Pitt Elite 113, swim back 113. Comm Aquatics going to take the top time into the final heat. 137.39. 138.27 on swim back Carolina for second. And third, Pittsburgh Elite, 138.63. As we meet Heat 4. Let us meet Heat 4. In lane number 1, New Jersey. In lane number 2, Mako. Lane 3, 757. Lane 4, All-Star. Lane 6, Pittsburgh Elite. Lane 7, Cincy Marlins. Lane 8, Racer X. Lane 9, Cincy Marlins. Lane 10, All-Star. And your top qualifier in lane 5 is Quest Swimming. Ladies, your record is 130.99. Mr. Referee. Don't forget to stick around for the High Point Team Awards coming up at the end. It takes about a 22.7 average to break the record, 130.9. That's with relay starts. This is doable. $23.45 on All-Star, Quest 46, Pitt Elite 48. That is lanes 4, 5, and 6. It's now Quest in 5, Pitt Elite in 6, All-Star in 4, 46, 3, 7, and 8. Quest! Quest at 109.2, they need a 21.7 anchor. Pitt Elite 110.2, All-Star 110.5. Quest, Pitt Elite, All-Star. Pitt Elite 132.82. Quest in second, 133.35. And All-Star 133.46, 6.54. Pitt Elite takes the win at 132.82. We go to the men's. Your top times out of the morning, 128.37 from Quest. Men's Heat 4. Men's Heat 4. All-Star, Bayside, Calm, Mako, 757, Aquaquan, Suffolk, Swift, Anglerfish, and SwimMat, Carolina. $21-1 on Calm, 21-6 Swift and 8, 21-7 Mako. It's 3-8-4 at the 50. Calm Aquatics, back-to-back, 21 lows, 42 flat. Mako, 43 flat. Swift, 43-5, it's 4-5, 3-4-8. Calm Aquatics at 103. Mako 104. Swift 106. Calm Aquatics 126.09. Mako 126.56. And third in lane 8 is Swift at 127.46. Calm Aquatics takes the top time into our final heat of these championships. In lane number 1, Pittsburgh Elite. In lane 2, York Swim Club. Lane 3, New Jersey Race Club. Lane 4, Birmingham Blue Dolphins. Lane 6, Pittsburgh Elite. Lane 6, Kingfish Medfield. Lane 8, Cincinnati Marlins. Lane 9, Birmingham Blue Dolphins. Lane 10, All-Star. And your top seed in lane 5 is the Cincinnati Marlins. Mr. Referee. Record is 120.48. Got average 20.1 to break the record. Marlins seated at 121. Pitt Elite at 121. Pitt Elite 20.7-1. Marlins at 5 at 20.8. Kingfish in 7. It's still Pitt Elite 41-1. Marlins at 41-6. Kingfish second at 41-2. Kingfish and Marlins, 0.2 of a second. Pittsburgh Elite. It's 1-5-7. Marlins 121.85. Marlins 121.85 in lane 1. Pittsburgh Elite 121.96 in lane 1. And third, the Kingfish 123.25 in lane 7. Marlins get the final dub.